Welcome to our explainer. Today, we're diving deep, literally, into the powerful story woven into the lyrics of In Liquid Blue. It's this incredible story about trying to find some silence in a world that, let's be honest, never really stops shouting. So let's go ahead and immerse ourselves in her world. And right away, the song just drops us into this, well, it's an almost disorienting state, isn't it? These first few lines, they set this really personal, dreamlike mood. It makes you feel like for our protagonist, the world isn't always this solid, stable thing we all think it is. And that feeling, that's what kicks off the central conflict of this entire story. It really boils down to a question that I think, well, a lot of us can relate to. What do you do when all the input from the world around you becomes completely and totally overwhelming?
To really get what she's going through, we first have to understand her reality. And her reality is just a constant barrage of sound. We can think of it as living in a world of noise.
This is where we start to understand just how deep her struggle goes. See, for her, sound isn't just something you hear, it's something that gets inside you and it just stays there. It's like an invasion, you know? There's no filter, nothing gets blocked out. So let's try to feel what she's feeling for just a second. It might start with something tiny, something you wouldn't even notice, like a breath. But then, on top of that, you hear a bell ringing whir. And then, layered over that, is the wail of a distant siren. Now, for you and me, that's just background noise, right? We tune it out. But for her, it's all part of a single, relentless, deafening symphony that she has absolutely no way of turning off. And here's the kicker. All of this incredibly intense, painful experience, it's all happening on the inside. Nobody else can see it. So to the outside world, she looks like someone else entirely.
So here you can really see the two different lives she's forced to live. On the outside, she's the person that everyone sees. She wanders through the city, calm and sweet, she's learned to smile. But what's really going on inside? Her inner reality is this constant state of defense, where she has to flinch at every casual touch and just walk through life in quiet pain. It's a total contrast.
This line, oh man, this line gets right to the very heart of her struggle. This isn't a choice she's making, right? Her heightened sensitivity, this just overwhelming way she experiences the world, it's just how she's wired. It wasn't something she wanted. And that just makes you feel for her so much. So you can imagine, facing this constant, invisible battle, you can't keep going like that. Something has to give. And this brings us to the song's turning point. That pivotal moment where she makes a conscious, deliberate choice to escape and find the peace she so desperately needs. The lyrics break down her escape into this really clear three-step process. First, you have the physical act. She dives. The second that happens, we get to step 2. The voices fade. Ah, finally, right? The noise recedes. And that brings the final release. Step 3. The world unwinds. It's like all that tension she's been holding just dissolves. Okay, so what is this place she dives into? The song gives it a name, Liquid Blue, and it's so important to understand this isn't just a literal body of water, you know, like a pool or the ocean. It's a powerful metaphor. It's her personal sanctuary, a state of mind where she can finally find some peace. So, now that she has found her refuge, what's it actually like down there? Let's explore the qualities of this amazing sanctuary she's created for herself. I love this simple line because it's the perfect opposite of her life on the surface. Remember how before, every sound echoes deep inside her? Well, down here in the liquid blue, those echoes are just gone. They're replaced by the quiet and the freedom of open space. The song's bridge really details the profound sense of relief she finds here. The chaotic world just becomes still. The sounds are soft. She's weightless, finally free from that physical and emotional burden she's been carrying. And maybe most importantly, the fight is over. She can just exist. And in this place, silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's this beautiful, active presence that sings in perfect light. And you gotta understand, this journey isn't just about finding a moment of quiet. No, it's about something much more profound. It's about a complete transformation, an act of ultimate relief, and really, self-preservation. This imagery is it's so beautiful. The silence here isn't empty or cold. It's an active, comforting force. It cradles her fragile heart. I mean, that word, cradles, it suggests a kind of gentleness and safety that she just can't find anywhere else. It's a healing force. So her transformation is it's absolute. All the burdens she carried, they just slip away. The inner chaos gives way to this sense of cosmic order, like the stars themselves have aligned. She has moved from a state of constant, unseen danger to a place where she is finally completely safe and sound.
And this right here, this is the song's ultimate conclusion. The dive into liquid blue isn't just an escape, it's an act of spiritual salvation. It's not just her mind that finds peace, it's her very soul. This is such a powerful, definitive statement that she has found not just quiet, but true healing.
The story of In Liquid Blue is really a beautiful metaphor for that universal human need to just get away from the noise and find our own sacred space. And it leaves us with a thought to take with us. In our own loud, chaotic world, where is that place, whether it's real or metaphorical, that we can go to find our own quiet? Really think about it. Where do you find your liquid blue?